Anytime that needs to be addressed, please text the word Grizz along with your issue and secret station to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Grizz Nation, we got a fan giveaway day just around the corner. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will be going home with their own Grizzlies live. That's right, don't miss out on this chance to rep the Grizzlies with every step you take. And make sure to come to the next Grizzlies home game, everyone. All fans in attendance will get a Memphis Grizzlies t-shirt. You won't want to miss out on the action.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming Grizzly game, please visit us online or...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Golden State. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, Memphis, back 10 games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Henry in at the shooting guard. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
Here's Morant, following the score by Golden State. Aldama outside. There's the 3. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's the 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And stolen by Morant. They're running. Here's Jackson. Warriors with the rebound, and that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Curry against Moran. Just 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. Basket's good.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now here's MP. Pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Outside Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Now here's MP. A 35-point game for him in the win against New York. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Bain. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, Bain has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And a foul called on MP. So that's his first foul of the game.
And how about Desmond Bain, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Outside Payton, pass to MP. Pulls it. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Offensive board. Here's Jackson Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Morant looking for an opening. Shakes him. He packs it down.
That is incredible. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Outside Payton. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And again. again. It's Golden State.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. The three ball. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped 35 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's Curry. In the game against New York, very impressive. The three, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Denver, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. Outside Curry. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Post. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. And the Warriors lead by 11.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
MP outside. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
And here's Morant. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. From outside the arc. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Desmond Bain. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jackson, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bain, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Moody. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Henry's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's Pippen, covered by MP. Outside Bain. Screen by Olenek. From the high post. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 18. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen, covered by MP, and the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Pass to Moody. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Moody's got 8 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pippen, pass to Bain. Fires from deep. Kuminga pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP outside. Back to Hield. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Henry's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Pippen, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Clark. Up top, Bain. The shot. Warriors with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jackson, the pass to Aldama. Will it go? And that's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Here's Pippen, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Henry, that one's good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Henry, that one's good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Aldama. Inside. The three from Bain. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And the basket by MP.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Aldama. Here's Clark. And rejected. Healed against Bain. And it's Healed, that time on the assist by MP. Henry's got 7 assists in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. To end the run. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Kuminga. Here's Looney. And the Warriors with another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Memphis shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Pippen. That one goes. Count it. Pippen's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right side, Kuminga. Out to the wing. Oh, there's the alley.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Aldama. Back to Bain. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Bain's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Hield passes to MP. Outside Hield. Jackson Davis a screen. Takes a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Screen by MP. Clark against Looney. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Golden State. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Bain against Hield. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Golden State Warriors.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys we thought they'd bring it tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Now here's Butler. Screen by MP. Just 5 to shoot. Butler with the ball. They get it again. Jackson Davis. And he banks in the layup. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Lets the three fly. Bain with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Kept alive. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Jackson Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. Jackson Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Jackson. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Morant against Butler. Pass to MP. Now Curry. From downtown, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Here's Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Now here's Payton, guarded by Aldama, from deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Bain to halt the run. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pick by Aldama. From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Jackson against Butler. Over Jackson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Edey. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. The 3 from Bain. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Payton passes to Butler. Takes a 13-footer. The shot off that time. For Memphis, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Pass to Edey. Outside Moran. No good. Unable to win this run.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Moran. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Moran's got 13 now.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
And one thing that Moran has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim grab.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. Aldama outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-4 run. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Moran. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter. Up top, Moran. 13 points in the game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Jackson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. They set the pick. Bane, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
No one covering. 11 points in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Moran. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Butler. Buries it down low. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
MP outside. Curry against Moran. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
1:41 left in the third. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Butler. Yep, count it.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. To the inside, post. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Edey from deep. Bane. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 39.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made...
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
MP, keep taking them to church, my guy. You the best rookie in your class, and it's not even close. Salute. Way to bring home that W.